do, picking T, which obviously is a decent site to start at on D-Dust2, which is the map of the day. myRevenge, I'm not that familiar to their lineup. Ryan was just saying that I'm an expert, know the game better than developers, but unfortunately the German scene below the top teams, Mouseport attacks, I'm kind of uneducated regarding the players. But I do know that they are playing with a stand-in today. I think that is Marx who is the stand-in, but I'm not certain. SK players, they don't need a lot of introduction. Delphon is back on track, played amazing in the first match day of the Fnatic Counter League. His sniper kind of enabled SK to win that match. Started out well for them in this season 1, I would say, in Fnatic Counter League. Robban, the in-game leader, very solid player, great strategies, very calm, experienced. Get right, player of the year 2009. Might have not lost his skill since that, but he's not that dominant anymore. But still, an amazing player, very defensive. Forest and FaZe, probably the attackers of the team. Forest, in my opinion, one out of the 2 favorite players I have on this globe. Like if I would talk about the players of the history, that's Forest and Neo. They are the best kids around on the block. Been so solid for each team they played for, and both of them I think have Player of the Year award once. 2007 is Neo, Philip Kubski. Patrick Forrest Lindbergh had it in 2006. So still active 6-7 years later, and it's fun to see some great contract here.
Okay, great. Actually, we told that we are ready as well. So, I think within the next few seconds the game will start. Dust2 map, what do you think? Is it perfect? For sure, SK Gaming is a favorite. Yeah, they performed pretty awesome on previous round, and actually, if we're comparing the lineup itself, SK Gaming looks at least on paper before the game way stronger. But what do you think? Dust2 map, is it better for teams, for weaker team from aim skill point of view? I mean, for example, let's imagine that one team stronger, way stronger, and when you are playing against such a team, what is better for you? What map better for you? On which map skill not so important as on other map? Just question in this way.
Sure, I would say that less skill, less experienced team, they have a better shot on maps that are less balanced. Dust2 these days is actually quite balanced. Terrorist used to be the strongest side. You estimated to have like 10, 12, even 13 rounds, you know, as Terrorist back in the days. This was probably 3 or 4 years ago. Today, I would say, I said the last time on the stream, that Train is probably the most imbalanced map right now. So I think myRevenge would be happy to play on that map if they start as CT, because they can shut it down. Here on Dust2, T is still a bit favored. Winning the pistol round is put the CTs in a very hard position. They cannot really be confident enough to go aggressive. Unfortunately today for the Germans, they are not starting Terrorist, they're starting CT, so I would expect them, if they want to win this game, they need at least 7, 8, 9 rounds to have a chance on this, because SK, they are a very versatile team. They can play strong at CT, they can play strong at T, and they have the experience in their backpack going into this game, so I don't know. I see it a really hard game. This is probably this would be the biggest upset of the tournament if myRevenge managed to win over SK here. We saw Wikipedians beat Navi with the stand-in, but it's not on the same level in terms of upsets.
Actually, we will talk about Wikipedians maybe later, or maybe in some other games, in next games, but because they are performing really great, especially Kulon, and for sure Trace, Arcadian. But anyway, okay, live here. There are one USB, as I understood. It's Forest.
Yeah, and I like to play that Avenue. I think that's his name with a fancy 7 in the name. He put the smoke in the middle, so they cannot know for sure now if the Germans are in the lower halls.
Anyway, nice catch but why he's still staying? And look on that guy! Just look on the guy! Unreal defense from myRevenge, and that's the story. Sick. Yeah, it was sick. I wondered why that guy still staying behind the box, but because of teammates. All teammates counted him, and that's why he stayed till the end. He was ready to die, but it was just unreal round from myRevenge. And look, clean and easy. It was clean and easy. Yeah.
Excellent setup. Setup. I am a bit impressed about that setup because they kind of cover each other. Because the way that T attacks catwalks on pistol round is usually that one Glock player is jumping to allow his teammate, usually a USP terrorist player, to kill that player. But they had two kind of really difficult angles for the SK players, so they just jump in the setup, and obviously clean and easy is the word we can use here. No kills for SK so far, perfect start.
Yeah, and at the same time we should pay attention to them such moment like, how to say, maybe SK Gaming not taking serious myRevenge, and it could bring some more rounds, a few more rounds to myRevenge. And
if that's the case, they just change the stuff now, because it seems to be going out on top on this round maybe.
But 2v2, two Deagles against USP. Seems Max is saving money for AWP. Oh, very sad for Max. He jumped from the hole, and that's it. Yeah, looks like story, wonderful story of myRevenge. Finishes
it was a
in
short,
yeah,
short
it
Disney
was,
movie we had in front of us.
Yeah, it was very
lasted
short.
For 1 minute.
And in round number 2, it's almost all erased. And look, I really thought that they will play eco round, but moreover, they bought AWP, they bought M4. They already lost AWPs. So
yeah, since they have so many frags, and that person that had the frags, he went on eco. He had 5k this round, and he could buy.
Little bit interesting game, not little bit.
I'm losing words here.
Yeah, because
I just got up now.
I don't know what to say really, because now with huge gun advantage, SK Gaming SK Gaming played a little bit weird, but it's okay. Now 2v1, but same time CT guy with AWP, and I think it's too hard to retake with the AWP without defuse kit.
Yeah, I think what happened there, that even like, it's not the first time I'm miscalculating the money system. It will happen more and more times by age and dementia going on, but SK did the same actually. They had no idea that they were about to face an AWP player, and that's why they dropped early in the, as we call in Sweden, the suicide area of terror space. They dropped the quick rush towards catwalk. They got an early kill there basically, eventually with AWP. And then also they used the cold player to kill another player. I think SK got a bit panicked there for a bit. And I would love to have seen a bit more defensive strategy from myRevenge when they eventually got the first 2 frags. They should fall back.
Same time AWP transferred it to round number 4. But anyway, money troubles should be for all other players.
Yeah, around 2k plus the frags. So the solid decision now. They cannot really put SK in a bad money situation now, because they had 2 victories in a row. So they just saved the AWP, trying to get some early peaks and maybe get some early frags, so the teammates, besides AWP, can pick up some Colts or AKs.
Same time 4 guys internal, but Delpan still waiting information. He's C4 carrier. Rocket jump from face, and first kill went to SK Gaming 5v4 situation, but still AWP with the CT guy. And actually, first of all, they need to try to save this AWP for the next round.
Yeah, the problem many, I would say, semi-elite teams does, or semi-pro teams does, when they're saving one AWP, they don't really do it in the proper way. The USPs, they just goes and die, and they leave the remaining AWP player totally by himself, and it's really hard to save that notorious rifle when you're totally by yourself, hunted by 5 SK members. But yeah, he got a couple of frags now that maybe make SK satisfied just planting a bomb win the round, because they have an AWP already in the hands of Delpan.
Okay, but same time 3 versus 3, still big gun advantage for SK Gaming. Moreover, they planted C4 tick-ticking, and yeah, City guys just trying to save the gun, but maybe they should try to retake now. Enough time, I guess, enough time, they should do it. Moreover, Delpan with AWP, oh, but Delpan is Delpan, and no reason. There is no reason to save, and Delpan can catch a 3rd one. He can catch! And oh! He was so close to do it! Take a AWP. Yeah, he will take it for sure. Interesting round it was, by the way, all SK's players.
Great eco by the Germans, myRevenge here. Got every terrorist losing the rifle, obviously, even the AWP from Delpan. So I think if they would manage to win this round number 5, they're gonna look pretty good here in this half, because SK will not have a lot of money, only being on 3 rounds.
For a short period of time, I really start to thinking that they can retake on previous round, because situation became 3 versus 3, but no defuse kit. Yeah, no defuse kit, and fast exchange 4v4. Forest still trying to catch some guy in CT spawn.
not the best setup from myRevenge. I like going aggressive in the dark holes, 3 of them, but the 2 cold players, they need to stack on long in such a setup. They should abandon catwalk and go for a retake eventually, because it's very likely that you get early frags in the dark holes of B when you're CT and being aggressive in such a way. But instead, I think they were a bit passively in the catwalk, and when the time they got flashed, they just fall back.
Yeah, GetRight easily managed to kill 2, and now time to save the guns again. I think 3 times in a row myRevenge keep trying, saving, not keep trying, but saving their guns. But
kind of classic Dust 2 situation now.
Yeah.
When you're losing one bomb site, the other defenders of the other bomb site usually ending up saving their rifles, not having too many deaths in their accounts. But yeah, he finally goes down to GetRight. He did I think 3 frags that round, put him to 5-4 in stats, face at 15-3. I would suspect a couple of plants involved in that. Roban at 0-5.
no, he didn't connect his mouse yet.
Yeah.
He playing
One
with
of
the
those
arrows, you know, he playing with arrows like Doom 1, like Quake, first version.
I started to play Quake like that with my keyboard, and my teammate was, my friend, we were playing once at a time, and he was switching the weapon to me. So if I want to have rocket launcher, he press number 7.
Surprise! Roban catch it 2 eco frags, and he's in front, and he wants some more. He wants some more, yeah. But actually, it's good when it's hard for you to kill during the game, and when you are killing on eco rounds. On next round, it's way easier to kill in normal mode. I mean, in normal gun mode.
More confident.
Yeah,
I would say 99.5% of the CS players today, they care a lot about frags.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah.
They only don't care about it, but I mean, when they are in a 0-5, 0-6, they feel a bit ashamed about themselves. They want to get the frag.
Yeah,
and
they just demoralize. Oh my god, if I will stay with the 0, tons of comments, tons of shame. Yeah.
It sucks to suck, you know.
Yeah,
you help out your team in the best possible way, and you don't really do that with 0 frags. If your team is winning 15-0, you are, but otherwise not.
No, I'm sure Robin didn't care on that situation, because GetRight did their main job already. 17 frags after 6 rounds. It's more than enough. Same time, first kill. I went to myRevenge. Maybe this time, but same time, SK Gaming already inside bomb zone for his mate situation 4v4. 4v2, great chance for myRevenge to make it 5-2, but GetRight absolutely on fire. Yeah, GetRight on fire, and finally, interesting. Anyway, 8 rounds to go, and still
2 rounds already.
Yeah, and
but with the pistol round, they cannot be too satisfied with only 2 rounds. Losing a kind of stupid eco, then manage to buy a Colt and an AWP on the 3rd round. You never see that at CT, really. You see it a very few amount of times when one player in the CT team has a lot of frags.
Actually, I thought that GetRight frag leader for SK Gaming, no, FaZe, and moreover, FaZe has more frags than all other 4 teammates. I just calculated.
Yeah, as I said earlier, it might be a lot of bomb.
No, but who care? Who care? Statistics is statistics.
True that.
Yeah. Screenshot is screenshot. In screenshot, there is no place for mentioning, but there is 1 diffuser, or there are 2 diffusers. No.
Screens or it didn't happen.
Yeah, but we will do it, and I hope maybe we will see 30, 19 already. Just look on that guy. FaZe, turn it on crazy mode. 2 versus 4. Again, myRevenge trying to save their guns. 1 M4, 1 AWP. Successful so far, but they are in kind of trap. SK Gaming, for sure, know where exactly both players are, and look on that spray! Absolutely brilliant spray! Double headshot, and now GetRight alone. Managed to kill Max 1v1, and GetRight is GetRight. Crazy game, absolutely crazy game. Because before the game, some guys told, oh, it's one-side game, SK Gaming will win easily, but nope, interesting rounds, interesting moments, and 19 frags by FaZe.
Yeah. This 9th round gonna go down as a eco for the German team. Only surviving 2 players on the weapon rounder 1 will not allow them to buy this round when they lost all the rifles. They couldn't save it on long. I don't agree with the decision they make, because one of them, at least, the AWP player, should have hide there. They knew that the Colt player was weak. He got 2 amazing headshots, but then he was revealed, and he obviously got killed after the sniper, because the sniper should have said hid in the pit. No reason for him to help out, really.
4 versus 1, Kirby 100 HP, but he playing with USP only. Same time, Robin and GetRight got a lot of damage, but it's okay, because C4 down, 4v1. Kirby will try to catch some frog boy. But unsuccessful idea it was. Okay, anyway, 7-2. Gun round should be now 21. No, I really think that FaZe will have will obtain 30 scores in the end. What do you think? Yes or no?
Yes, I think. Yeah,
Okay, let's do
a
it.
couple of more frags.
Let's do it. Okay, Deagles. Nope, it's not gun round. Failish prediction. Yeah, failish prediction. Maybe they decided to buy a few AWPs, and that's why I switch it to Deagles and stayed with 3 USPs. Okay, 5 versus 4. Nice catch by Kirby, by the way. FaZe same time playing with really low HP. Another USP kill, another pistol kill, and look, 3 versus 2, and myRevenge so close to win the round 2v2, but health advantage for myRevenge.
Won't help. Dalpan has AWP, the bomb site B is breach, and the final CT player is spotted as well.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. Now everything, and Dalpan did it.
Risky move by Dalpan there, I would say, though, because if they had communication going, he should have known that his teammates were at 9 HP. Dalpan took a chance that we hit that shot, and Dalpan obviously is one of the most consistent sniper on the planet right now. So yeah, maybe a risky move, but if you feel confident enough, I can agree with it somehow.
Yeah, on previous round actually he just rushed with the Deagle. Without AWP in front with the Deagle. It was eco rounds, but anyway. Look on for a spray and kill! Easily. 2 kills. After that, Yum brought 2 frags to myRevenge, but 3 versus 2. All 5 fights for SK Gaming. Set for myRevenge, but SK Gaming dominating.
I think SK has a train or flight to catch, because I think the majority of the rounds they are over within, yeah, maybe 35 seconds. It's not really the defensive play we usually see from SK, Robban and his team on the Dust 2. But obviously it depends, they're matching the tactics towards which opponents they're playing. If they feel they have better aim, better team play, better communication, more experience, they just play this kind of game aggressively.
Sad news for us, by the way, Karn, that FaZe reduced his temp.
Oh no.
Yes, unfortunately.
I would love to see like 40 frags. You don't really see that these days.
Oh, Delpan is Delpan. Get right. Okay, 2v2, 2 Famasas against AK and AWP. Time to retake, but Delpan controlling blind, absolutely blind. Depson was the 1v1. And
nice shot by Avenue. That time Dalpan missed the shot. He went out for a gamble that if he missed the shot, he's gonna lose the round. And he did. Last time around he hit it, but he was a bit more backed up, obviously, that time only with a teammate at 7 HP or something like that.
3 rounds to go, best of 1. Let me remind you all here that it is a group stage, best of 1. The winner of the map will be the winner of the match. By the way, SK Gaming won in round number 1, and myRevenge lost, as far as I remember, to Winfact, yeah? Yeah, to Winfact. Anyway, we will overview group situation right after this round. Actually, we planned to do it before the game, but this game started a little bit early, as we expected. As we didn't expect, yeah.
Yeah, we were a bit late, but whatever. We have still sufficient a lot of time going into this this match day. It's only the first match of 3 of them, so we'll keep you guys updated in a bit when this game is over.
2v2 slow round, 1 guy face from catwalk, Forest from long side, catch the one, and nice mini-team play from SK Gaming, need to say. Nice sync move from their side. 10-3, 2 rounds to go.
Yeah, and I think it was kind of the record of how long a round can be played in this certain match, because I think it needed 1 minute to get played. That's kind of the record. Usually we see 30-35 seconds here, because SK players are rushing badly. Into the B, into the catwalk, you know, everywhere. They're swarming the poor Germans right now, who won the pistol round but still only managed to get 3 rounds.
Eco round, by the way, from CT side, and easy round should be for SK Gaming, but same time 1 versus 2. Yeah, USP, but oops, I really thought that some miracle will happen, but there is no any miracle. Okay, 11-3. FaZe, 1 defuse. Oh, no, 1c4, not defuse. He's playing on T side for sure. I mean,
Is
one.
that good? He can actually defuse as well.
Yeah.
Just to,
Okay,
just
guys.
to taunt his teammates a bit.
Okay, 11-3. Last round to go, and we are cheering for face. Sorry, CT's fans. Sorry, but I wanna see 30. Why not? And let me follow face. 1, 2 more, please. Please, 2 more. Okay, it's good for face that his teammate's dying, because I mean, better chance for him to kill. Okay, 4 versus 3 now. 78 HP, absolutely normal situation. He's on the way, and he can catch. He can catch. Forest, relax. Forest, don't do that. Don't do that. Face C4, yeah. Okay, but unfortunately,
you rarely see it go off on the final round.
yeah, but there is no chance. Delpan timing, Delpan! Oh, he's in bad spot, timing, no defuse kit, still possible, Delpan, why? Okay, 11-4, unfortunately, 28, but we were close.
We were close.
Yeah.
Great game by SK though, losing the pistol round and coming back with huge deagles, attacking B with a nice flash from Robban, kind of making it impossible for the guy holding B to defend from the crazy Swedes. After that, SK just picked up the pace, attacking very, very fast, as I said earlier. 1 minute mark was kind of the longest round they were playing. Besides that, 30-40 second mark, that's when the round ended. Most of the time, actually 11 times in the favor of the SK.
Okay guys, stay tuned, don't go anywhere. After short commercial, we will... No. Live here. Okay, so stay tuned. We will see commercial after the match. It's okay.
Yeah,
so
we want to see some counter-strike, right?
Yeah, let's do it. So 11-4 now. Let me change sides actually. Now myRevenge on T side and SK Gaming on City side, and T guys need to start from pistol round. I mean, they need to win pistol round first of all. Otherwise, it will be very close to GG.
Yeah, unfortunately they're playing a bit too defensively here. Of course they cannot know what SK is preparing, but they're preparing a middle pop-up. Robban most likely has a flashbang in his inventory. He will throw it over the skybox and they will attack middle. Let's see when they do it. Or maybe just waiting for contact. I suspect if myRevenge planting bomb side B, which it seems very likely to, they're gonna rotate through the dark holes. The majority of them anyway.
Nice boost, and Max will meet, I guess, internal shortly. Cross support. Time to retake, get right. Oh, a little bit failish firefight it was by Max. Anyway, situation still for myRevenge, and look, great defense. Forrest now alone, and no time to reload the pistol, yeah. Pistol round went to Germany. Oops. 11-5.
Yeah, it seems like the Germans are really good at pistol rounds. I think they were a bit lucky there that they had a setup that kind of enabled them to just breach the bomb side B, get a bomb planted, and having I think it was a deagle armor that hit some crazy headshots.
Aggressive eco round from SK Gaming. They just storming mid side. Yam managed to kill Forest. Keep pushing, but easy round should be for myRevenge. Yeah, already 5 versus 3 situation. Now they just holding and waiting for the easy frag. Get right managed to kill one, but by this round completed for myRevenge. myRevenge and 2-0 in half number 2. 11-6 general score. One more eco? I guess yes.
They can sacrifice another eco here. They don't need to win any early rounds really. They know if they have a AWP in the hands of Delpan and he can play flexible as CT, he can get the early frags a bit here and there towards the dark holes to be catwalk boost or even long holes.
Almost same tactic what SK Gaming did on previous round, but this time the 3 guys pushed it from catwalk side after flash from Robban. So just Robban tried to blind the opponents, and 3 guys rushed it from catwalk. But the result is same result. It was same. It completed with the same result. 11-7, 3-0. 11-7 general score, I mean. Okay, and let's see, gun round, important round. If myRevenge will win this round, they can easily make it 11-9, by the way.
Yeah, definitely. But as they did double save rounds, which is the kind of normal way to play DDoS 2 when you lose the pistol round, they can afford double AWP. So Delpan has aggressive spot in B2, kind of a unorthodox position, I would say. And Robin has it on long.
Wow. AWP's on fire, -1, -2! What a shot without zoom by Delpan! Really, really great AWP. Delpan absolutely on fire. Absolutely, look on that guy. Just unstoppable so far. 12-7, and first gun round went to SK Gaming, and I don't know what to say, but it will be too hard for myRevenge to win the game. Anyway, in miracle we trust. In the miracle, maybe some miracle we will see. Why not? You know, sometime Barcelona can lose easily.
They do sometimes.
Yeah.
We see sometimes Manchester City, Chelsea, Manchester United losing to the weaker teams in the Premier League. So
yeah, maybe this sometime will happen here after a few minutes. Who knows?
who knows?
Okay, now 4 versus 3. Smoke bang. By the way, join our IRC channel Great Track and IRC channel Great Track. Yeah, and if you have any question to Karn or to organizers of Fnatic Play Counter-Strike League, you can just drop there, and our admins will provide all questions to us. And for sure, Karn will try to.
Guys,
Yeah,
anything.
yeah, and Karn.
Prefer the ones of personal nature.
No, any question, okay, how to speak with a girlfriend, what, I don't know, what type of food better for dogs, whatever question you have, Karn expert in any question, yeah, how to be pro in Tetris, guys, absolutely any question. Same time 1 versus 2 here, without C4 by the way, and that's it. 13-7, 7-3. Yum.
Yeah,
Yum.
they didn't have any bomb plant this round. myRevenge should be rather poor right now, but they kind of in a very stressful position, knowing that if they will lose this round also, they definitely invited SK to a closer position, winning the match. So I don't know if you're gonna see a desperation buy now, like how WNV used to buy when they attended European lands, such as ESWC. They bought every round. They couldn't stand the composure, the pressure.
Oh, and now 1 versus 5. Only 1 Glock remain. Actually, again, same guy against the tons of city guys. Oh, oops, I did it too fast. 14-7. Key round for myRevenge, we can say, because if SK Gaming will win this, they will have 8 match points, and moreover, money troubles will be for myRevenge. Robin with AWP.
Yeah, so I think myRevenge today, they did everything good, but the majority of the rounds, which means they were really good on the pistol rounds, but how to protect themselves after there or how to attack didn't really work out at all. So they had to go back to wherever they are in Germany and just practice those things. Pistol rounds seem to be fine, or the coin flip this time were on their side. They're making themselves their own luck, I guess.
By the way, if you paid attention to Robin, but for sure you paid attention, Robin playing with AWP as well on city side, are you think it's because of not too strong opponent, or it's defense by default from SK Gaming on city side on Dust 2 map?
I would say as default, to be honest. Definitely by default, yeah.
Because it's a little bit rare to see 2 AWPs on Dust 2 on city side. Oh, actually, I saw a lot of such type of defense from ESC IC box.
Yeah, definitely. I think Train is obviously the most AWP friendly maps. You see double AWP a lot on that bombsite B and the yard bombsite A. But that's 2 still, you know. You can have 1 holding down long on catwalk, and having a sniper in bombsite B is a very solid decision as well. But if the team knows that you play double AWP, it's much easier for them to attack synchronized towards long, like making a split with catwalk. Because AWP cannot, he gets really lonely on A if they make the normal, like we call it line defense, with 2 Colts on long and 1 AWP holding catwalk. If you're splitting things up there as terrorists, it's really hard playing the double AWP play.
Same time, interesting round it was. I mean, previous round, where in 1v1 situation, FaZe played 1 versus 3, as far as I remember. Yeah, I mean, he was so close to defuse, but he had only 6 HP, and he was a rocket jumped. So anyway, 14-8, a big advantage for SK Gaming, 6 rounds.
Yep.
By the way, if we are coming back to the question with 2 double Ps, how Fnatic playing on Dust 2? Or you don't know yet?
Well, I do know. I think they're playing a more dynamic game, going aggressive in the dark holes a bit more. But they still do a lot of double A. No, they do a lot of the double AWP in the Danish players, Karrigan and Freeze. They mix it up probably more than SK doing right now. But then again, SK kind of have already won this game, so they don't need to show any strategies. I'm sure they have more in the strategy bank than they're showing right now.
So they're playing without tactic, yeah, per your opinion.
Yeah.
But on the city side, are there a lot of tactics on city side, or just split?
I would say it's a combination of making early aggressions, but also having planned retakes, especially towards A, because you normally have people inside the SCT. So normally you gamble a bit, you place maybe 3 guys in B, 2 in the middle and 1 B, and 2 guys aggressive longer catwalk. And if the terrorist kind of reveals this strategy or the setup initially, you're probably going to be forced in a retake situation, and then it's really important, it's essential that you have a plan how to throw the flashbangs, who goes where, in order to win those rounds. But I think the meta game, the balance of the game has changed so much recently, so the way to play it as CT is fairly aggressive. Synchronize flashbangs in the middle a bit early on, killing the guy in the lower dark, or even using the smoke grenades early on, going at least 3 guys aggression dark holes, 2 in lower and 1 over.
I see. And look, 15-8, money troubles from myRevenge, only 1 AWP they have from previous round. Other guys playing with Diggles. So, smell of GG around.
Smell of GG around. But they managed to drag it out with, you know, they could have lost earlier here, but they pull off a proper fight at least. And now they got the first Eagle frag in Forest to play it very aggressive.
Yeah, they found, they obtained M4, good for them, and still have enough level of HP, all 5 players.
Yeah, but I think that the reactance to the early frag hasn't been their strongest side, so they're just running in stupid kind of duels after they get the early frags.
Okay, but now situation became equal, and nice nade from CT guys. Face mid situation way better for SK Gaming, they still controlling bomb sites, now Max alone and GG. Yeah, GG 16-8 this game over, but don't go anywhere, guys, because after short commercial break we will switch to webcam session with Patrick Karn Settermon, yeah, where he will answer to all your questions from any area, absolutely from any area. And after that we will see epic game, in fact, against the Moscow 5. Let me remind you that Moscow 5 lost their first game, but at the same time we in fact won their first game. And for sure it will be a really important game for both teams. But we will discuss about this game a little bit later, so stay tuned, don't go anywhere. After short commercial break we will switch to webcam session.